the first episode of the Middle Tennessee State Dynasty, and we are in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. This team is absolute dog shit. Sorry, I had to fix something. And here we go. So, the dynasty is going to be set. Middle Tennessee State is going to be the premier team in Tennessee once we're all said and done. We're going to win national championships. We're going to get them to win every single bowl game. It's going to be great. And the first year is going to be awful, and I would not doubt that the second year will be the same because everyone wants to leave. But I have a plan. I want to also, through this series, teach you guys how to play Dynasty for this year. I have been watching every single YouTuber, and I think I have myself my own plan. It will be kind of mix and match with whatever YouTuber's doing, but I kind of see how this game's gonna work, and we're gonna make it work. So single player, active roster. We are setting up the team. We're gonna play our first game, sim a week, and play our third game because we want to get through this first season a little bit. So some of the settings I looked at, I do want to show you guys. We're playing on the Heisman. Coach firing will be off. We want to stay at this program the whole time. You want this penalty off completely because what you're going to want to do is go all the way to the bottom. Auto progress players off and user coach auto progression on. Now, I know since I'm streaming this series, it will look like a little bit of a bitch, me going through every player, but that's also the excitement as well. I understand if you guys just want to auto progress, but I want to try and make our players as good as possible. I'm leaving all the settings the same. If I see something different, I'll definitely inform you guys. If I find a YouTuber's using these sliders and it's working perfectly, I'll use those. But right now we're just going basic. The Coach XP speed setting, I want to be a little faster. I don't want to be fastest, just because we're Middle Tennessee State and we want to have a little bit of fun throughout this series. And custom conferences, we're not going to mess with. Spice, when you watch this, there is custom conferences. We can mess with the schedules and all that at the beginning. But let's get started. Middle Tennessee State. That's Memphis. The Blue Raiders. We're going to be a head coach. We're going to go down our own tree. We don't want architect. We don't want tactician, recruiter. We are going to be a motivator. We want in the off season to be able to get a bunch of upgrades. Because we might lose 20 players this first year, and the players we still have, and we're going to want them to be decent to at least refill what we're struggling at in case we can't even recruit early on. So we're going to put the greatest commentator. Go check out the Spicy Oreo 15 YouTube channel. You'll slowly learn why I call myself that, the greatest commentator. And we're just gonna go with what the game gives us. off the bat if I feel like I want to do this differently, and we'll definitely get that done. But Middle Tennessee State is his alma mater. Does Tennessee get his, or do I have to real Tennessee? Okay, cool. I don't have to look it up. Classic. Yep. We are going to use that to our advantage.
Congratulations.
We're not going to go to
It's time
Texas
to
and make
sign
it
your first
a
coaching
little bit
contract.
easier of a rebuild.
Now,
We're
pay
going
attention to the
straight
expectations of the role.
through Tennessee
Failing to
for our
meet the
recruiting.
university's expectations will land you on the hot seat and potentially looking for a new job.
So we have signed our contract. We are now the coach. You have 100. How do I want to do this? 100 coach points. I'll use them. Why not? I kind of used my pre-order bonus by accident, not paying attention. So we get 1 out of 4 of each motivator tree. Quarterback for sure. We'll get its 3. DBs, wide receivers is the other one we'll put into. Eventually, that last 2 points will go, when we get it, will go in that wide receiver 3 tree. That's all it really did for us. I mean, we'll be able to upgrade quarterbacks, wide receivers, and DBs.
Our recruiting system follows a
Whoa.
stage approach. Stage 1.
Okay.
Add a player to your recruiting
Backfield
board.
creators sounds
you can
like.
select actions to gain intel on what they value
Bro, shut the fuck
when
up.
it comes to committing to a school. These actions also help to get on a recruit's radar and can move you into their top schools. Once you're in a recruit's top 5, stage 2 commences, allowing you to pitch to a player the things your school does well that they value. If you're having trouble finding interests that match, try to use the sway mechanic to get a recruit to change their mind. Finally, when a recruit is ready, stage 3 is all about you closing on the recruit. It's at this point you can host the recruit on campus, allowing you to focus on specific school strengths in an effort to get a verbal commitment from the recruit before signing day.
Okay, so basically what he's saying is what everyone knows from the last game. You have your top 8, top 5, top 3. Every time you hit the bar, let me show an example. In what we'll hopefully try and get is George Kamalu. I hope he doesn't be trash, because being first interest and already in your top 8 is kind of nice. Knowing that these small schools is the only people we have to fight up against for this dude. Could we get like an absolute gem here? But yeah, every time you go from top 8, a bar slowly goes to the right, and you keep on progressing that bar by giving them a scholarship. That's going to improve the bar. Sending the house. That's what I always try and do. If you don't have enough points, if you're going to be like Middle Tennessee, who only has 500 points, I like to do the 40 technique and also the 25 technique. If it's 10 and 5, it's because you don't really care about the person, but you want it to slightly go up as long as you're in first place. But George Kamalu, for example, when we offer the scholarship, and the bar goes to the right just a little teensy bit. But that teensy bit means a lot for the next week, because other teams are going to hit that scholarship button too, and it's going to keep going with their scholarships. So mine alone just did that little sliver. Ball State, if they did the scholarship too, it's going to move to the right. And let's just say all 8 teams did it, you're probably already in the top 5, and he chooses his top 5 from then and there. Just because I'm first place now doesn't mean next week when other teams put scholarships down, it stays that way. He's from Florida. I'm Tennessee. So when I go to schedule a visit, it's going to be more points than Any Florida teams? He definitely doesn't care about what he wants to leave his freaking house, man. He does not give a fuck about his parents. Fuck the family. Let's get an education. Let's win a national championship is his mentality. Um yeah, I don't see any Florida schools unless if I'm wrong. Yeah, a little wild spice, but I mean, am I wrong? This dude's pipeline is 1 and 2 tiers for already a locked top 8. He doesn't want to go to one single Florida school. Not even an option for this dude. So we got a 6'2", 212 quarterback. I will definitely use all my points on him. Oh god. It's already looking like he's a long term at minimum like setup. Like he wouldn't be used till his junior year. That's 70 and 75. It seems like it's gonna be work. 81 speed's not horrible, but at throwing the run, it's not looking good for you, George Kamala Harris. It is not looking good, my guy. He's not that spectacular at all. But this is also Middle Tennessee State. And before I go through a full recruiting thing, let's go look at the roster. I think that is the most important part of this future Middle Tennessee team. You got Roman Gagliano. I don't want to see that name again. Nah, we only have 3 quarterbacks on this team, and one's a senior. So we'll definitely be hitting the transfer portal for like 2 quarterbacks. Just to have on the roster. They don't even have to be good. Like, this is bad. Let's go by roster so I can see depth trades. No, view roster. This is bad. This is really, really bad. But the guy that will start this year, Nicholas Vadiato. What a name. I don't think it's too bad. Decent speed, decent throw power, decent throwing stats. This season, he'll definitely be it, but I don't give a fuck about our prospects in Roman Gagliano and Stanley Anderson Lofton. These guys are not going to be anything. Normal dev, 3-star. Normal dev, 3-star. And because he's a senior, it's not really going to matter too much, but his dev trait is A, impact. He's been here for 5 years, and he's only gotten to 79. He was probably like a 54 overall in his freshman year. Now, the running back position, you do have Ricky Hunt Jr., but he is not the fastest. He better have like 99 trucking. 84. He's going to be okay. He's going to be able to get the job done this year. But I'm definitely looking elsewhere too for running back. I mean, you got Middlebrook. He's a I. Like he's an east-west playmaker, but he doesn't really have anything spectacular. None of this is spectacular. You have Tyquan Yates, who I will definitely use a little bit. 90 speed, 96 excel, 94 change of direction. He looks like he'll definitely be a good kick returner option too. Receiving back as well. He'll probably get that role for sure. He's a junior, so we could probably get him in the low 80s next season, and we'll actually have someone we like. But also, you got to remember, if you see a deal breaker, you're in massive trouble in this game. Unlike last year, where you can get out of it, our conference prestige, he's gone. Taekwon Yates is going to be like one of the first people gone. So as much as we'll use him as a receiving back, we're not thinking about him long term at all. Um, Jarius Shaw kind of looks intriguing. 88 speed, 93 excel. That's good enough. 90 change direction. He looks like he could be decent, but he's more of a receiving back, and he's actually kind of a good one too. We'll definitely see a little bit in the series of Jarius Shaw for sure. Jarius Shaw, I'm actually going to kind of excited for. I did not pay attention. What was his dev trait? Normal dev. So his ceiling's kind of not there. I don't think we can grow him crazily amount. Not really. Really, mostly in the quickness category. So if he has a really good year, he could just be quicker. Other than that, I mean, he can get a little bit more powerful. He's not trucking. Yeah. I mean, it's not that good of a player for the long-term perspective, but he can get the job done. He's 5'8", 214. That's kind of insane. He's short, so he can sneak around the field, but he's also big, but he doesn't have that trucking stat or break tackle. So I don't know why you're 214 pounds. Just go down to 170 at this point, my guy. 95 speed, Marion Walker. Who is this guy? This is going to be the one reason that we actually have a good season. Plat 360. Plat double dip. Bro, I didn't know who this was before starting this. I was like, oh, Middle Tennessee is an actual rebuild. He's a senior, so after this year, we're fucked. But right now, holy shoot. He's 6'3"? Hold up. Hold up. Marion Walker. And he's impact, so I mean, we can make him a little bit better throughout the season. But he is all athleticism. He is going to be the main number one target. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised by that, guys. I didn't know I was about to have this. Marion Walker is going to be a dog. What was that 99 stat? What is that 99? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a cheat code as a shitty team. What? He is a senior, so it kind of sucks in that department, but oh my god. We're going to have some fun in this first few episodes, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. Tavian Galloway, I actually kind of respect. 81 speed, 80 so 80 catching, 82 spec. That will work out. I might bring him to the top immediately, but he has a deal breaker, so We gotta see what that deal breaker is. That's someone I do care about. Yeah. Alright. Don't care. Still don't care. He'll be used for the season, but tight end's definitely a must. Pure, like, everyone here doesn't care about me, bro. We could be really messed up after this year. Oh my god. Yeah, this hurts. This really. Okay, I didn't see in the bottom right. You can see the dev trait, actually. That's crazy. Alright, let's go back to what we got. The line's gonna suck. Can we even get the ball to the wide receiver if our line's like this? We do have some decent, but he's gonna go. He's not gonna stay here. Junior, he could get to the 80s, but he's gonna go to another team. Impact Junior. Our edge rush, normal dev, he's gone. Like, we have a lot of work. A lot of work. Now it's set to 20, so some of these guys will stay, but it is looking like most people do not want to be here at all. Our Sams are slow, our Mikes are slow, our Wills are slow. Our corners are slow. So, oh my gosh. This is harsh. This is really, really harsh. We get 3 kickers. We're going to start Jacob Taylor. He doesn't even hate our deal breaker. What is your stat that's... Where's the awareness? Your awareness is higher. Literally, that's it. Alright. I give up looking at this. But just thinking about the quarterback position, is everyone not wanting to be here for freshmen? Yeah. We're going to have to recruit a quarterback. Now, I do think if we can get this guy, he's going to be better than most of what we have. George Kamala Harris. So we definitely already have that set. I'm going to leave him there. We're going to have to keep looking. Another pure... Okay, a pure runner. 80 speed, 80 excel, but that 81 throw power is a struggle. I'm gonna let these guys try and come in because they want playing time. He knows, to be honest. I'm only gonna leave him on the board just in case we don't get George Kamala Harris. So we'll let that be for right now. Why does quarterbacks want to come to us in some capacity? Playing time. Now that playing time's definitely gonna go down. This dude feels like he has a good chance. Yikes! I'm only going after Kamala Harris, and we're done with quarterbacks for a little bit. We'll try and find something later on in the season. I can do us a bit better, but right now we have other positions to be looking at. Running back, we're not fully sold on. North-south receiver. This is the best we have at the moment. That guy just fell out of a coconut tree. Is that what you're trying to say, Spice? I don't know. Just looking at that, I'm gonna leave it like that for a second. Let's just sort by interest. Yeah, that was our best interest. We have a Sam linebacker, another quarterback, pure runner. I'm kind of interested low-key, just because our quarterbacks have not been great. And we're going to have struggle recruiting anyway, so might as well find the guy we want and just pursue him heavy. When they're literally they're trying to go for Ball State and Buffalo. We can fight this. He cannot throw under pressure. Looking at our line, he's fucked. Oh my god! What am I witnessing? This is an absolute bust right here. This is not a quarterback. This is not a quarterback. This is a wide receiver that's too slow to be a wide receiver and not good enough to be a quarterback. Garbage. Alright. Juco Jr. Middle Tennessee's really fucked right now. This is not good. The guys that want to come here is just awful. Pure power. We could always use a D-tackle. A wide receiver gadget guy with 6'2" height. This team likes their gadget guys. For sure. Gritty possession. We'll attack wide receiver now. Right now we're going with George Kamala Harris as our QB of the future. Yikes. So you're telling me this gadget wide receiver has more throw power than both of the people we're scouting at quarterback? Might as well develop him as a quarterback. He has way better speed. He's not a horrible receiver at all. He's definitely going to be targeted heavy. So, I don't want to mess as much with the gadget guys as this gritty possession guy. Low awareness. Low acceleration. Yikes. He's going to move to tight end. That 90 spec catch, though. That's a tight end right there. I'm actually not going to throw him off my board. I could see him be a pretty decent freaking tight end. That's 78 short route. That's 76 medium route. That could be a little steal at tight end, even though he's 195 pounds. He might not be our starting tight end, but just having him as a tight end too, I'm not hating it. Knowing what we're getting out of this recruiting class. Before I continue, I want to get other positions done. We're going to go after Marcus Kropog. I just used points and it did one stat. Yikes. 73 pursuit, 78 tap. This is going nowhere. He has high power moves, that's all that matters. I don't care if he's slow as dog dick, as long as he can break a line. That's what I care about. We'll get your scholarship, buddy. Now he is a JUCO, but we're looking for speed. I just spent so many points on that. This Middle Tennessee recruiting class is not going off to a hot start. 6'3" thumper as a 1-star. Can he just have some athleticism when we work on him? I just like the intangibles out of this guy. He was so close to actually being somewhat worth it. I am wasting so many points right now on garbage. We haven't found anything we would want. Well, let's go for the speedster. He might be 5'9". He might be garbage, but you never know. You got another gadget guy here. I'll deal with them afterwards. I'm kind of excited about this. I feel something tingling right now. That this dude's going to be fast. He is decent short. He's not the greatest at all, but at 80 deep route. How are you going to have good deep route running when you're slow as shit? Ugh. There we go. Immediate scholarship. I don't care. 91 speed, 74 medium route. He could be something good. Okay, acceleration. Like, that's not anything special. He is a gem, though, for a 3-star. So, I mean, we're not going after this guy. We're going after this guy for a tight end position. With that 90 spec catch, 77 catching, 76 catching traffic. He could be something decent down the road. You never know. Okay. I don't even want to think about this guy. Don't think he's going to be good. We'll come back later to him. Hopefully someone else goes after him. 6'1" running back. We'll do 10 more points on him. We got a lot of stats out of it, and it was... I wish I never even used them. The only reason I'm keeping these guys on the board is because we're really struggling at quarterback. Okay. This guy's kind of important. 3-star edge rusher, Damian Miranda. We don't need the fastest guy in the world. He can't block shit. He can't pass rush. He has some power moves at least. He's kind of bad, but You know what? He gets a scholarship because we don't have many points left. This first week has not been what we've wanted at all. Let's finish off the thumper. I'll take him because we can work on him at least. Just give him those 5 points. See what happens. I am not impressed at all. This recruiting class in the Tennessee area is kind of dog shit. Even though some places not Tennessee. We did not find anything we really want. I'm just not really caring about Nick Hebbett either. Just don't want to deal with it. We have 8 targets right now. We're good right now. Red shirt's kind of important. Now, it's kind of difficult with this new idea that every single one of these deal breakers could literally leave us. Crofton could, or Anderson and Lofton could leave us, but I'd rather see where we go with the quarterback because we're using Vatiato. My bad, Vatiato. No matter what, Shaw's not getting redshirted. Krettel, I don't know what his thing is. If it's playing time, it's playing style. Yikes. Yikes. Very much yikes. We're not redshirting Marion Walker. We're using him. We're using him while we have him. This is just so yikes. Well-rounded archetype. This is just not good. Middle Tennessee's in a hard spot. Outside of one dude we get to abuse. Pause. We'll save him. Actually, we'll save him because he will probably stay. As long as he is not playing time. He doesn't care about conference prestige right now, but it will matter, and he's going to go eventually. Oh, this game's going to be difficult. But we got to learn. I don't think it's needed. I don't think it's needed. Yeah, we're just in trouble. Straight up in trouble on defense. Might as well, even though you might leave. The one thing I want to make sure of is Jacob Taylor is starting as our kicker. He has to be the starter. He's a freshman. He's basically better than these guys. That's all I care about, is getting him playing time. He has the kick power to get some stuff done, too. So we did everything we need to do. Coach skills, recruiting board. We're not changing the schedule. Let's at least look at though. It gets easier. It does get easier. I think we can at least fight against the rest of the teams, but Wisconsin's going to destroy us. So let's move on a week. Things I just want to talk about the things we're gonna make sure we focus hard on is getting more people on the board this week. We wanted the main guys that we would probably want to go after now. We're not getting 4 or 5 stars as much as people want to throw at them. We want to try and find diamond or rough people that have not been given scholarships this week so we can fill out our board. A lot of the YouTubers like to go for the 4 and 5 stars immediately. As much as it's a fun idea and it creates some interest, they usually don't get them in the end. And looking at Middle Tennessee, it is not an intriguing roster. It's not an intriguing team. It's not an intriguing place to be at. Not right now. But with a 12-0 record that we're about to do in this series, I think we can do it. It's going to be us playing and not as much recruiting or anything. We're going to have to just be good college football players. Yeah, seeing that we're everyone wants to go. Now, we are about to get Kamala Harris into our team here. I was trying to look for something better. Into our cabinet. Is that better? Kamala Harris in our cabinet. Nah, it really isn't. I need to stop with those jokes. Alright, I am back. I just don't see any of these guys being phenomenal on this team or staying long either. Except for the people that get A plus playing time grades. Now we could still get Davion LeBron, who I don't even care about. He's just gonna be like a backup spot anyways until he leaves. Because if he does get kind of good, um, he's gonna want to go because that need will change eventually as they progress as a player. Looking at Marcus Kropog, I see the interest because he's not the fastest, but he can rush. So if he can ever get to the quarterback and pursue him out, he'll get there. But he also has Western Kentucky going after him too. So we'll have to fight with them for sure. Looking at Johnny Bordeaux, probably my most intriguing idea of moving to quarterback. Just so we have speed and throw power, but who knows if he is even going to be good in the accuracy department. Warren Gilliam definitely is going to be the first person to get the 50 points. He wants to come here. No one else is going after him. 91 speed gadget receiver. And we wouldn't move him to quarterback. The other guy is just kind of interesting with his throw power being 87 and his speed 87. With us not having shit at quarterback. One boss wants to come here too. We'll give him the 50 points too. Miranda. It's pass rush at the end of the day. It's not good pass rush, but it's pass rush. I'll give him 25 and see how that goes. If whatever school that is wants to try and beat me out for him, they can. But Johnny Bordeaux right now is going to get 25 points. Kamala Harris is going to get 50. Davion Lavrone's not going to get any at the moment, just as we watch this go on. And this dude has high zone coverage for his speed, though. He can get 25. I'm not going straight 50s, just for people I don't care about. And with that being said, that is done there. We're going to put the people we care about a little bit more at the top. All 3 stars. And now we're going to go try and slip in a 4-star. Because 3 stars is getting us nowhere for the future. We got to try and fight for at least something. Even though we're not going for 5 stars. Great. We're going to have to search for it. And have a hard time getting it. If I was going to get a 4-star, I think it should be lineman. Or cornerback. Let's look at cornerback real quick. Any pipeline corners? Right here. Closest is Alabama and Florida. But you have Junior Peace. And you have Sam Dilliard. I don't really think bump and run. He's more of like a safety type then. We'll go with Junior Peace. Let's hope Junior Peace can give us some hope. Before we even go for him, he's getting a bunch of good offers. Yikes. This is just not going to plan at all. Off the bat. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? That's not what I wanted. We're going to search for this. Any big stars not being targeted. Right here. This is our best chance of a fight right here. I'm honestly okay with letting Lavron go. Good break sack. Good speed excel for what we have. It's not amazing, but I'll at least deal with that for sure. Give him his 50 points. We'll go after these 2 quarterbacks. See if we can start fighting Stanford for him. It's going to be hard because it's going to cost more, but I mean, if we can bring a guy in, he wants playing time, so it actually works out. UAB might actually be able to fight George Kamalu Harris now that we did that. We'll have to wait and see. We still have 40 points left. Board O. We'll just give the 52. Have 15 left. And Sam, we'll just get the 42. And this is how we're going to go. 1 4-star, a few 3-stars, and just hope it starts going our way. I thought I had a plan until I realized a lot of players suck in this recruiting class. For what Tennessee has to offer, by the way. We also don't have anything to be excited about. Our conference prestige sucks. We're in the Conference USA, which is literally the second to last. He's second to last. The Sun Belt's not even as bad as the MAC anymore. Ugh. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. Yeah, we don't have an amazing fight for Jimmy Ellington, but we can always try. We don't have another. It's not going to happen. It's just not. But we are in the top 5, so I'm going to just move on, and we're going to go for George Kamalu Harris. We're going to schedule a visit immediately. He wants to come here. It's literally looked like it since day 1. He's going to come in for the Marshall game. I think we can definitely do that. It's his playing time. Our pro potential sucks. Sorry about it, buddy. But as long as you can play, that's what you care about most. So we know that's going to work out. Week 4. The way we get more prospects is by winning games. Other than that, we're just out of the luck right now. We haven't even attacked the line yet. It's the big thing. But other than that, we said we would play 2 games in this episode. You got FCS Southeast. We have 65 points to use, though. I want to figure out something to do with them. Didn't he deal breaker us? My bad, buddy. You can have 10 points. You get that amount of points just because. How do we not see this guy? So that's a mistake we're already making. He's not good, but he has some zone coverage. Yikes. Just absolute yikes. I don't even want him. I'm not going to fight 4 teams for him. That's just not worth it. Well, let's go over the depth chart real quick. How we're going to do things. Hopefully we can somehow take the 67 overall team to a really good year. A bowl game, maybe. we already know that right now Vadiato and Gagliano will be our two quarterbacks. We are redshirting Anderson Lofton. Running back, Yates will be the two, to be honest. I'm not really caring about Middlebrook that much. We got Yates, and then we got Ricky Hunt, who will play the power back position. And then the third down back is going to be Yates. We like Yates. He has good catching stats and all that stuff. Remember that. Actually, wait a minute. It wasn't Yates. It was Shaw. Has the receiving stats. He might not be the fastest, but I actually want to try out this receiving stats first. And if we don't like Shaw, then we go Yates. So that's going to be that. Running back, we got set. I don't care too much about the fullback. I'll give it to Middlebrook because he is kind of a bigger dude in the aspect of break tackle and stuff like that, but run block I don't think he really has. I'd probably give it to Connor Daughtery. Is he our starting tight end? Is that what we have? Because I don't want Daughtery to start. I want Tavian Galloway to start. And then I'll have Daughtery be the fullback in those situations. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. We already know. We've seen him. A Marion Walker. Absolute G. Gonna be the best wide receiver we have. By far. Bruton's gonna be the number 2. That speed's nice. Now, our slot wide receiver will probably go out to be Miles Butler. Just because he has really good catching stats. Not the athleticism like we would like, but Miles Butler. And I'm guessing our whole receiving core will be seniors, is the problem. A big problem. Lacey is an elusive route runner. He's going to need some time. He's going to be a big player for us next year. I want to get Stokes going, to be honest, because if not, we are screwed at wide receiver. We need to get him some points going. So I'll make Stokes the receiver 2, to be honest. The slot receiver 2, Stokes. I don't even care. We need him there because he's going to have to get some reps in order to be the future of our wide receiver core. Our wide receiver core is kind of fucked right now. We did say that we have Adams to play left tackle. Whereas 73 overall Adams will play left tackle. Then we have Harris at left guard. We have Tunyo at center. An okay line at best. It's a very okay line at best. Joseph Habanowski. I'm pretty sure he's starting somewhere, right? Yeah. What about Guevara? Is Guevara starting anywhere? I don't think so. So, Guevara, 6'4". It'll work. We'll hold the line for right now. We'll deal with that. You got some freshmen here, passers. I don't really care. They can come in and get some training points. That will be important, but other than that, it's not really. Honestly, Demetrius Lucas will have to get some playing time. Yeah. Give him his will spot. Demetrius Lucas right now. Freshman. That's bad. That is bad. We'll put him right there. Bailey will be the number 2 will. Oh my god. This is not good. We'll definitely start Smith. Hughes, I just don't even really care about at this point. Yeah, we did the Will part. What about the Sam part? Can't put them at both, so we'll go... Any other 80 speed linebackers, please? No. We're gonna have some slow linebackers, and it's gonna hurt us against Wisconsin so bad. Smith. I want Smith, though, there. Where's Smith at? Yikes. Green. 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 Can I put you there? Yes, I can. That's how it's gonna work. Cornerback. The best we have is Pharrell. Acceleration, stuff like that. He has some good coverage, too. Really good coverage, to be honest. Muhammad will play the 2 spot. And then... Keywan Howard could be a very good piece of this team. Over Savage. They're the same and he's younger. This team's so bad. A Marion Walker can play both. No way. Can I? Please? We have the new Travis Hunter. I am changing the video right now. We have the new Travis Hunter. I don't care if he's good or not at coverage. The dude is quick as hell. We will see how this works. It's a worth it shot at this point. A Marion Hunter is a Travis Hunter 2.0 right now. Other than that, leave the free safety there. Even though he's slower, he's definitely not bad. We'll just leave our safeties be. We already made our kicker that. Our punter. Cool. Let's get into this game. Tadiora is the future of nothing because he's a senior.
Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny
But he can help us
Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders.
Get good in
Raider
our
fans
division.
have been clamoring to get this one started all week.
Maybe we can get a few
matchup for you today.
recruits out of being good this year.
And it ought to be a fantastic class.
You don't know.
As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. We have waited patiently and sometimes impatiently, and the moment is finally here. Time to kick off a new season. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Now this is supposed to be the free game.
Cooper's offense will start this game off with the football.
So I'll
As we
play
take a
offense.
quick look at the This offense has it with really good field position. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler.
Not really
A lot there,
any
moving forward just a few. Guys, let's talk a little about Middle Tennessee. The
We'll
good
give
news
Hunt
about
Jr.
starting
some
the season outside
see
the
how
top
we can
25, not a lot of lofty
utilize
expectations.
him.
You can sneak up on a few teams, but
not
sooner or
very
later,
hot there.
you're going to want to get that attention and get into those
We're going to be on a third down
A lot more,
already.
but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU
There you go, Butler. Nice catch.
No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know what's important.
Badiato has good throw power. He'll be good for this season.
This team thinks they can do some really special things this year.
We'll be able to do
They get a
some work,
chance to
but
start
this team is
strong here
so
in week
bad.
one.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for
We'll get a quick touchdown.
Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They're on the board.
They're starting to drive a little bit on our defense. I don't like that. They missed a 56-yarder. Good job, defense. Put them at that position. This is a D2 school. So their kicker's not going to be that good. Butler had a good play. Can we get him going some more?
They'll run it from the gun. He is going.
We're not going to be able to
nowhere.
run with
Stop
him
at
at
the
all.
line of scrimmage.
Love the
Try
job by the
something different.
defense here with their eye discipline. That's
We'll try
another
one more
PO. It can be
run,
tricky to
see if we
locate
can do it
football,
up the
but
middle.
They found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs
A little bit more
really
help
came
on the line.
screaming down to the
See if
line
we
of
can get
scrimmage
something going.
to make that stop.
And this
Not at
one
all.
will be stopped for no gain.
We're going to have to start recruiting some
Defense
line.
is about firing off. hitting the
I
offensive
think
guys
line's
and
gonna be a
staying in
big
their gaps.
part
Everybody
of this
knows
year.
where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fires to
There
the
he goes,
tight end.
Daughtery.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. That
Maybe
throw
we
and
just
catch, a
utilize
really
the seniors
good
to get new
example of
freshmen.
why
Because
coaches don't want a
it's not like we have
quarterback
many
to
good
get stuck on
freshmen
a
going.
particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many.
There you
guys
go,
with
nice
so
run,
much
Hunt.
speed.
Finally, we
So
can break
much
him free a
damage
little
on the
bit, but
field.
he's already had
Find
5
that
rushes and
matchup,
gotten
get it to
nowhere.
him, let him do the rest.
We'll give you another run. The first quarter's already over.
At the end of
I'm
the quarter,
okay with
guys,
just
it's
5
Middle
minutes for right
Tennessee
now.
on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've
Just
played one
because
period.
how bad this team is right now. We've been able to throw a lot better than we've been able to run. I don't want to go gun right now. That was a good run right there. Out of the single back.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. On the ground, it's Hunt. They'll wrestle him
He
down
did not
just
get his
short
first
of the
down.
first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it
He did
again.
not
Got
get
it
it.
on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Trying to pick it up on
He's
the
going to
ground.
get there. Keep breaking free. See, when we get blocked, I don't think Hunt's horrible. It's just, it's the blocking problem.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this
So we're
running
gonna move
back
to a
involved
passing down
early
there
and
quick.
often and
Change
create
it
some
up.
momentum.
We could
And
go
this
drag
is a
right here.
great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run.
I seen that
get the
come back, but that was a
juices going,
bad
and
throw.
I bet you he's going to get a few
We
more
gotta
touches
watch how
today.
much we roll with
You know, it's a good decision by the
Badiato.
QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quarterback
I think
making
Walker
checks.
could beat him over the top.
Dropping back, it's Battiato. Throws toward the end zone. And
I
swatted
did too
down
much
by
there.
the
Did
defense
too much
to
there.
stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This
Now, our kicker
receiver
does have
strikes
power.
fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that.
He definitely, I do agree with them about our guy. He's not going to get drafted though, but they'll definitely watch him for a UDFA spot. that ability to play corner too. Like, where is he at right now?
They'll move
There
the
he
wide
is. He's
receiver.
playing both sides of the ball right now.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this.
Just wanted to showcase that real quick. Up 10-0 right now. That was a good field goal too by our young 63 kicker too. So we're starting off strong.
They've got the
Up
big
10-0.
fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Galloway, we want to try and get a spot
Wasting
here.
no time throwing on this drive. Good hands in there
No
by the
throw there.
defense to force the incompletion.
Quarterback starting to struggle
Yeah, I don't
just
know
a
if the
teensy
quarterback
bit.
got confused on 1st down. He
Good
might have thought
throwing
the
down
defense
the
was going to
field,
be in
like
man
down to
coverage
the
that
left
time,
field.
but they were in zone. They fooled him and just
He
didn't
has,
seem
like,
like he
Butler,
had his
though.
eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball.
He got
to his
it
intended
right
target.
in the Butler's
The
hands for a
window
3rd
was way
and
too
1.
small. The guy
We'll take
was
that.
not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
We will take
I like the
that.
decision by the quarterback.
I'm
Just
gonna
get
switch
the
it
ball
up
out of your
here,
hands,
see if
get
we
it
can
to
get
your
Bruton for at
playmaker.
least a
A lot
yard.
of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than
Yeah.
they did here, but it was still a positive game.
We'll just get that first down right quick. We've got to watch because our line is not the best.
This is exactly
We'll put
why
Hunt
3rd
out
down
for
is
a run right
practiced
quick.
every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money
I'm a
down
little
for reason. You
disappointed
got a
that we
lot
can't
there.
beat a
Great
D2's
success by the
defense.
offense so far on 3rd down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees
like if we had
run,
nothing,
he's
Butler would
coming
be good here,
downhill.
but I want
He's got
Galloway.
great speed. He gets you on the ground.
This is
That's
gonna
why
work.
he's one of the
This is gonna work. Butler's gonna get a touchdown. What a play! What a play!
Touchdown, Blue Raider.
Nicholas Vattiato to Butler. Miles Butler turning into a nice little gadget guy for us. We'll play the full game of Wisconsin, but right now,
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
we are just
Looking
getting
for a
started.
man. It's Vattiato.
I don't like this.
Hit hard as he released the
Might
ball
be
on
in
that
the 6.
1st down pass, and
We
it
just
never
gotta be
had a
careful.
chance.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella
Might have
the
to punt
football in
this
the
off
passing
here.
game, but they haven't been able to do
Good
that.
play by
He is
Southeast
a really
playing
nice
here,
target with his size and his athleticism.
We're
But him
doing
and the
good.
QB, they
That was a good
just
run.
don't seem to
Good
be
run.
on the same page right now.
I don't feel
Defensively, one of
as
the most
worried.
important
We
things
have
is
Bruton
stopping
there.
the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like,
Bruton. Okay, Bruton.
Steps out of
Nice
bounds across
juke.
the 25. They'll mark it at the 26.
We're gonna go back to the play that worked.
Here.
I don't think it'll work the
They'll
same.
snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down.
They seem a little bit by
It's
that.
Butler.
They seem a little bit by
Nice
that.
completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver
But it's
line up
working.
in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has
Let's
got
switch
to
it
keep
up.
their
I just
eye
wanted
on
to
where
come
this
out
guy
and
is
look
because
again.
they know
Go
he's a big
verticals.
part of this offense's success.
Butler's just gonna be the low route. We trust Butler.
Wants
He's
to
looking
throw.
good. He's looking great.
Pulls it in. It's Butler. Great
Just a
pickup
quick
is there to
timeout.
keep this drive
Reset
moving,
ourselves
and
a
they've
little
got it
bit.
at the 45. They'll immediately call timeout.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket
Walker
and you've
will
got
do
time
that.
to throw.
We'll get
You
him
have a
on
little bit of time to
post
throw.
route.
You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes.
He lost it.
Let's try that throw
high
power.
down the left side.
Walker.
He's got it.
He got
Out
it.
of bounds after the long game, but they've
I
got
told
it
you
down
guys he
to
would be a little bit of a
the
cheat code.
And how about the
He's
big
definitely
strike down
gonna be a
the
little
field?
bit of
I
cheat
love
code.
when
He's playing
offenses
both
take
offense
shots
and
down the field,
defense.
try to make big plays.
Amorian
Now they're
Walker.
set up in the red.
The Travis Hunter of our team.
touchdown.
Wide receiver
TSU.
corner.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Keeps it on the draw. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they'll just play it safe with the run. Right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro.
Miles Butler's been
And
great.
there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud
He's
receiver
definitely just a
and how
guy
he's
that we can
dominated the
put
first
right in
half.
that middle area.
Some
and
guys
get
have the ability to
catch.
elude and evade. This young man is a true
We're
three-level
24-0.
threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense
We're
has
looking
the
good right now.
solution.
Against FCS, we're
Here
fine.
he comes from inside
I don't
his
think
own
it'll be like
5.
that all season.
Nice job
It'll
by
be
the
a little bit
kickoff
harder.
team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him
I
at
say
the
let's just go a
16.
little more pass heavy.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going.
Actually,
Let's see if they
now
can
that
keep
we're at
first half
24-0,
momentum rolling.
we should go run, shoot clock.
Going to the run to start this second half. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's not our guy.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to
Oh,
let him be
please,
checked
okay.
out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a crease, it's Hunt. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he
There's
got it.
some time.
Now
Not much,
facing
though.
a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route.
Tipton, Galloway, we're going to drag. We'll go like
Scanning
that.
the field, it's
Yep.
Battiato.
Good catch,
Near the
Galloway.
sticks, it's
Good
Galloway.
catch.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
I don't
As
like
the game
our
kept his
run.
drive moving, let's see if they
I feel
try
like
it
I'm
again.
struggling because
The
of
give to the tailback. They make the stop after a gain of 3
go out
to
of
the
gun.
31.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams
See,
that are really
I guess
good
I'm going
are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this
I
offense
think
is gonna continue
in
to
open
focus
space,
on
he could be a
running the
deadly
football. You can
weapon.
tell.
You know,
It's
that
hard
play
to get
right
him out
there
of this
shows when
line.
the quarterback has a
Seeing this in
plan.
FCS,
He had
it's
no
not
hesitation.
gonna be a good
Defense was
season for
bearing
us in
down
the
on him.
running
He
back.
got hit on that play, but he knew where his running back was. He got it out to him quick, and as a result,
He
they
did well
avoided
there.
the negative.
I'm going for it.
Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks
You've
as if
gotta
they're
trust
going to be
Hunt.
a few inches short of the first down. Going for the marker on the ground. They bring him down,
You've
but
gotta
not
trust
before
him.
he's able to pick up the first down.
Even though
Here's
it's
his
hard
offense
for
with
him,
a fresh set of
you've just
downs.
gotta let him have his time.
Looking to throw on first down. Going right and going deep. And they won't make the connection.
We gave it a
Looking to
deep
make
shot.
big play there.
Well, I love
Body
the effort by the
auto is not
quarterback here.
perfect by
Extends
any
the play.
means.
Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure.
But
He
we
gets
can
to
just
the
learn
outside,
what he's
tries
good
to
at
take
and
a
what
shot
he's
down the
not.
field.
Short
On the
routes,
same
he's
page with
good.
his intended target.
I
And
didn't
the
need this
defense
extended.
holds
That was on
firm.
me.
No pickup at all on that play.
We'll get
It'll be
Butler for
third
another
and
opportunity
long.
right here. Also Galloway.
From the gun, wants to pass. Snag in
Easy
the
pass
middle.
for
It's
first
Gilmore.
down.
Now
We're just
with
trying to get out of this
great
game a little
opportunity
bit.
as they pick up the first
Chew
down,
clock
and
in.
they've got it at the 40.
Let it go out of
They'll
the
have to
quarter.
hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter
I'm
ends.
very happy with how the team's looking. It's not like we're fighting
We
against
reached the
an
end of the
FCS
period.
team.
Middle Tennessee is on top. They
You gotta
built a
remember,
comfortable
we're the
lead
second
after
lowest
3 quarters
conference
of play. Let's
in
take a look at how
the
we got here.
NCAA.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Wisconsin's gonna be a battle though. I want to try a halfback to the
They go
street
back to work with a first down
just
in
to
the final
see
period of
if
this
when
one.
we play Wisconsin, if we're gonna have to abuse that.
Back to pass, it's Battiato. They'll run the screen. After the pickup of 9,
playing.
it's 2nd and 1.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from
You're not
seriously
gonna
busting
press.
loose. Nice job running the screen.
I see the
getting ball to your
safeties.
playmaker. If he could just make one more guy
Yeah,
miss,
that was
that
my
might have been
fault.
huge.
I was trying to set a press. I was trying to get a streak going. But because I was chew clocking, it'll be a 2nd and 6.
So
That's
frustrating
okay.
to see an offense lose track
If they're
of the
gonna
play clock
press
and pick up a penalty
Our
like
guy
that.
like that, Do that again.
This defense just can't
No,
get
they
off
weren't.
the field. The offense unstoppable.
I get why they did it. It was
Second
and
down,
one.
they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Walker.
Walker is
He's
nice,
down the
man.
one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer
Ricky
to
Hunt's
pay
going to
dirt.
struggle a little bit this year.
Going to work
I'm
on
sorry.
second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Hunt.
Like, once he gets in the
They'll
open
mark it
field,
down at the
I actually
two.
kind of
The
like
excellent
Ricky.
execution on that throwing
It's
catch.
not all about his speed.
offense
He's just a
knocking on
good,
the door.
great
First and
tackler.
goal.
He's going to push for as much as he
Trying to
can.
slam in. And they're going to score
He's not
again.
horrible,
Yet another
as you can see
touchdown
right
as they just add to their total.
The offense putting up more points.
They're trying. They're going to punt it away, just trying to end the game. Now, they still have their timeouts.
They are
I hope they
pinned
don't use
deep
them.
in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll
He's going
lose
to
a
get
yard.
injured on that play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last
Ankle
play, and we'll take
bruise.
a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The RPO fired complete to the left.
They're trying to get
And
these.
stiff arm got him a little space, but he'll be
Who's
knocked
done?
down at the 11.
Put Yates in.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive.
I wanna
They're
try
still
Yates
throwing
here
the
on a
football,
streak.
going out
Just
and
for fun of
executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
That's fine. We're going to get out of this game with a W. Which is
We've waited so
not
long
much
start
to
the
be
season,
expected
just the way you
because
want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun.
have you guys seen?
Practicing
We're
against
on
each other.
Heisman. We are on Heisman. Let's just make sure of it. Heisman difficulty. We did fine. I don't think it will be the same against Wisconsin. I really don't. And if we face Wisconsin, I want to play that game, and then we'll sim the next week, and then we'll end the episode on the following week after recruiting. Which is exactly how it's going to be. I want to play that Wisconsin game. I showed an easy game. I want to show the hard game. This is going to be our hardest game of the season. I want to play that. Everyone loved us from that, which is great. But they're 3 stars. They're not. These guys are not going to change our franchise. Juan Boss could be a really good tight end, though. I will say that. He wants to be here too because of his proximity to home. That's what we were kind of looking for. Kropog's more just because of his he wants to be here for a moment. I think he could be a decent D tackle just because of his power moves. Get to the quarterback a little quick. Warren Gilliam is someone that we need immediately for next year. Just because of his speed, he's a gadget guy. He's going to do some really good things. He's not going to be immediate, but that's going to work out. At quarterback, it's Bordeaux. For the long term at the moment, we're going to schedule the visit for Marshall too. He's going to actually want to be here. And it's going to be nice. We're going to hard sell him eventually. Can I hard sell him yet? I'm going to hard sell that. The proximity to home, the playing time, the brand exposure. It's right there. Star search. Brand exposure, playing time, proximity to home. I don't think we have anything else to sway. But we could actually do that. Sway him to go for playing style. This is important right here. If we can sway him for playing style, because we don't have many good upgrades. Proximity at home, playing time, and playing style will be so important. I don't think there's an option for it though. So Star Search is our only option at a hard sell because of the options they have. You can't get everything. We are nowhere near championship contender at the second. I'm gonna hard sell right now at that Star Search. Hopefully, playing time and proximity to home is all he cares about, because that could actually work out. No one else wants him right now. 87 speed, 87 throw power, and then we work on him over the long term in his accuracies and his other stuff. Johnny Bordeaux could be a beast for us in the future. But right now, we're just worried about one thing, and that is our season this year. We're going senior heavy to get new freshmen, because our freshmen are, I don't really have much excitement in any of those guys. But can Middle Tennessee make the biggest upset against the Wisconsin Badgers? Can I make a video out of this?
Welcome everyone to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. What an exciting matchup
we're not going to win in the run
this
game.
afternoon, built around the pageantry.
What I want to do before we start
that makes college football
is
great.
go with our receiving
We'll
back
see a squad from
all
USA,
game.
the Middle Tennessee
Nothing
Blue
against Hunt. We can also say
taking
that
on a
Hunt
team
got
from the
injured
Big
at the end of
Ten,
the last game,
Wisconsin Badgers.
because it's going to be a receiving heavy scheme if we're going to beat the Wisconsin Badgers because of our offensive
Guys,
line.
let's get this thing started.
They have some very good players on their team compared to us. We're 1-0 already as Middle Tennessee.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really
What's going
disciplined
on?
job by the coverage unit to get down there and make
Not
the stop
horrible
at the
spot,
19.
right?
So Middle Tennessee's offense takes the field. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom?
I like that they showed that. I was paying attention to our side. I wish I paid attention to their side. But for running back, Yates is going to be the starter. We're going a straight up power halfback Yates. I messed that up. Sorry, Shaw. You're going to be the number 2 this game. We've got a scheme at least for this game. And it's going to be Yates. Yates is our best chance
Well, I think
of
you've
having
got
a
to
decent
prepare
game.
like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent
Immediately,
extra time
Butler
in the
had a
film room.
great
He spent
game
extra
last game
time on the
before we
field
just started trying
after
to get out of
practice
the
all
game.
week, because I think he understands the challenge
There you
that
go,
lies
Butler.
ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense
9
we
yards.
face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know,
I agree,
he's
they
on
are
his
gonna make it
ways.
hard.
He's seen
Ranked
so many
15
defenses.
stadium
They're going to make you
polls.
earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you...
Oh, he's getting ahead of
Good
steam.
run, Yates.
Gets it out to
Is
the
he gonna beat out
38-yard
Hunt?
line after picking
That
up
was
10 on
really
that
good
one.
blocking by the line. Hunt didn't have that
On the
against the
road,
FCS
man,
school
oh man,
last
you
game.
love hearing the crowd, but more importantly,
But is the line just going to power around
There's no better
Yates?
feeling.
Let's try again.
Coming out, getting that juice going, getting that
Yates got
confidence
3.
going, and getting that running game going right at him and gashing him right out the
He did a
gates.
bit better than
After
Hunt.
the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second
They're
and 7.
showing Hunt from last game. Only like 50 yards on 20 carries.
To throw, it's Vattiato.
We're going to really try and use Yates here.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46.
Stadium calls. Butler has a drag route.
Looking to throw
Butler has
for
a
it.
drag route. Butler has a drag route.
Grab near the
We
sticks,
can
it's
trust
Butler.
Butler.
He
And
gets it to the
eventually we'll
38-yard
hit
line, and
our
they'll pick
boy
up a
over
fresh
top
set of
who plays
downs.
wide receiver and corner.
Really nice job there by the
I will not
quarterback,
emphasize that
understanding
enough.
that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find
This
someone
year,
working into
Walker,
a soft spot,
can
get
I
the ball
move
in your
him
hands
out?
quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
To the air on first down.
That's what we wanted. Walker! He's a beast! He has 2 plat abilities!
But the big gain has them on the
Why does no one know about this man?
Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone. And
Drag you! Walker! First down!
That's about as close
We said
as
we
you
would play
can
all
get to
game.
that marker.
We
It
said
will
we
be
would do it.
second and just
This
a
is
few
our
breaths
big
away from the
showcase
first
game
down.
against Wisconsin.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember,
Yates?
they can pick up a first without
Yates! Yates! Yates!
touchdown, middle.
Was this the scheme we needed? Oh my god. We're up 1. 1 tutty to them. 7-0. Let's just relax a little bit, play some cover 3.
Expect some pressure coming from
I don't
the
like the
blitz.
man coverage on that. Why? Alright. Where's this
They'll
guy
come
gonna
out
go?
on
He's
his
gonna
drive
go
and
inside.
let it
We're
rip.
gonna watch that inside.
Pulls it in. It's Dupree.
Muhammad
And
with
he
a nice
surges
tackle.
up to
Okay.
the 36-yard
Already an injury.
line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials
That
take
hit
a break
hurt
to
him.
let him be checked out. They've got it at the 36. It's
We're
a
gonna try
1st and 10.
Lose that flat for a blitz here.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
That's huge. That's a sack.
Under pressure.
It worked.
And down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets
So we're
a
gonna
sack,
go
and that's
in a
going to be the
deeper
big
dime
determining
set.
factor in this football
We don't
game.
want
A
the
week
rush.
ago,
We
he
want
only
the
got sacked
Tampa
1
2.
time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football
know it's
game,
gonna be a
they gotta
pass
keep
here.
getting after the quarterback.
From the gun, the running back.
And that's going to be a massive
Got enough for
run.
the first. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this,
We
this
need to
makes
create
the game
excitement in
really
this program.
easy. Actually, when you got a guy
Wisconsin
like this
is
that you can
huge.
hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open
That's
field.
harsh.
What a
That's
big
harsh.
game for the offense.
All right, we can't roll dime right now.
This veteran
It's just
junior
not working.
running back comes up with a nice play. And the Badgers will snap it on
We'll go
1st
man
and 10.
coverage. It's going to be a pass here too. They see the
Looking downfield, it's
very
Edwards.
good moves by them right now. But the
And
blitz is going to
quarterback
work.
runs out of time, and down he goes at the
2nd
38.
and 19. I'm going to go with
And this
3-4
defense
Tampa
has kind of
2.
been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their 2nd sack, which is good. They need more of those plays.
Fine
But they've
on
given up a lot of yards. Down
pass
here, this
rusher?
part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way
fine.
to make a few more
Get him
plays
down.
to keep them out of the end zone.
3rd and 15.
And good coverage by
3rd
the
and 15.
defense, just a short
34-yard line right now, 51-yard
You
field
want to
goal.
talk about building a drive
That's
around
not
guy.
the end of
First
the
on
world.
ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split them out.
We're not gonna
wide.
move
You can
out of it.
fake to them to
We're
throw.
going to look for a play here.
Really
They get the
stretches
drag
the
route.
field and
That's a
makes
4th down.
how
That's a
you wanna
4th down.
defend them.
I already shown you guys it's Heisman.
Whatever it is, it's usually not good enough
I didn't
for
want
these
to change
receiving ball
any of the
backs.
sliders right now.
Now on 4th down, they'll
We'll
settle
work
for a
on that
field goal
later.
try. And they'll
That is
kick
going to be
it
a
from the
7-3
left
game right
side,
now, and he's going to make it.
44-yard try.
I
And he
didn't
barely
think
got
anything
enough
against
of
that
one to
kicker.
somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4.
That was like a
After putting up a
46-yarder.
three-spot, the
I was
kickoff
not
unit set
surprised.
to go.
That was a very good
He'll bring it
first
back
set of
from inside
offense and
his
defense
five.
by us. I am
He
not
was
mad.
looking for some running room, but not
comes
much
Middle
to be
Tennessee
found
State.
as he stopped at the 18.
We said it's going to be pass heavy. I don't like the stadium pulse, though. Can we get out of it? I don't think we will.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Fine. Walker's going to give us a nice catch. This is going to be Walker's game. He's so fast, so quick, absolutely agile, too. It's the crazy part about him.
Takes the handoff. It's Yates.
Yates tried. 3rd and 6. I'm not in a scary spot yet. We can go mesh. We can go mesh. The tight end's going to stop if we don't hit her quick enough. And Galloway's... Ooh. You know what? We're facing Wisconsin. You have to go for that.
You got to help your quarterback out a little bit.
I don't care. We're up. We're going to try and keep staying up. We're trying to keep staying up. Yates is going to get the first down. I'm very excited about this dude. 90 speed, 96 cell. If the other 20 players can go and this guy stays, we'll have another year with him. I actually like Yates.
I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm
gonna stay in goal line. See if we can get another good run going.
Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
That's a big play right there. I think going 3-4 has worked out against Wisconsin. Low key. They haven't been able to stop it. Yates is going to keep trying to go. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. We're going to go pass here so that if it's a 4th down, we're going to go for it again into a run situation. Wisconsin hasn't done much against us yet.
Lots of time left and we're ready to
Which kind of scares me that I will have to find sliders. But I thought the basic game would be fine.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third.
Just relax. Butler got us. The Butler's just Butler. We like him a lot. We'll trust him. We'll trust him. Butler! We trust that man!
Gets into the 45-yard line.
Who cares about overall? We believe in Walker and Butler. Give him the screen. Give him the screen. We trust Butler. We trust Butler. We know who to go to. Yates has been working. Walker's been working. Butler's been working. We stayed in it. What a game by Body Auto so far. Yates. 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 We are proud of that man right there right now. We're staying easy right now. We're going to put him on a screen. See what he can do there. We looked at the last game, and it works out. Get that block. It's working. Body Auto got hit. He's hurt. Leg cramps. Okay. Let's relax for a minute. Let's relax for a minute. Body Auto's hurt. We're going to put Gagliano in. See how he can do.
And a solid pickup on first down.
Body Auto's been great this game so far. He has some cramps.
With that
We'll
completion
put
now,
Gagliano
second down.
in. Try and get a first down with Yates right here.
The inside handoff.
And he's going to get it. Let's make it easy.
Nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
In it. That's one thing I thought they would change. But right now, Gagliano, we're okay with. We just need to relax. We'll put Vadiano back in eventually. I love the names,
He's got it again.
by the way.
He's
Vadiano and Gagliano. It's nice. The run game is working. We couldn't do it against FCS, but right now we are doing it just fine against Wisconsin. We'll do it again.
Good job getting through the hole, getting those block, getting a nice
Finding it way better.
making your situation really good on the next down.
This is an offense that really relies on its run
Right
game.
now
On
we're
that
in a
second down call,
two
giving it to the
offense
back,
set
letting
right
him
here.
find a way to go
Butler,
get it
Walker.
first.
Under fire.
Butler's first drop of the season.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately
This
thinking,
could work.
I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my
I think
pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on third down.
Here's
No, we're gonna take a field goal. We're gonna take a field goal. It's been a good set so far. I don't want to do anything crazy right now. With the injury to Tatiano out of nowhere, or Vadiano, my bad. He's back and okay. So next drive we'll let him come back out. But right now, 3-4 Tampa Tubes. Relax a little bit. Try and see what we can do.
To the air, it's Edwards. Flips it out on the screen.
Nice
And
little stop right there.
safe
Second
pass
and 8.
play, they pick up a few. They're dealing with
Tatiano
a
has
second
looked good
and
there.
long. Looking to fire.
Get the pass rush going. He has to step out.
Get rid of it.
That was a good play.
Good pickup
I'm
here
not
as he
mad
gets the
because
first
we did
down.
the
They
best we
mark him
could
at the
there.
48.
The running backs came and made a
Nice
big
read,
play
nice
so he
throw.
could get
And I
out.
know
and
Wisconsin
throw.
quarterbacks
Good play by the
always get the unfair moniker that they're game managers, and it's because they've always been a
I
great
think it's
rushing
Billy
offense.
Edwards,
Just gotta
too.
complete a couple throws, and keep the
Maryland
offense
guy.
on
I'm a
schedule.
Maryland
But
fan.
when you think about the offenses where they've had a
I just want to make sure that I'm pretty sure Billy Edwards is the Wisconsin quarterback. Yup.
maker, a guy
Playing
like
out
Russell
there right
Wilson
now.
that were able to throw on first down, take shots, just make them so much more explosive. I think this guy has some of those traits too.
Stopped
Big
in the
play,
backfield.
3rd and
He's going to lose
3.
3 yards on the
Tennessee
play.
State, Demetrius
Looks
Lucas.
as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to
As our
check him
will
out.
linebacker, he's going to have -5 speed. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to see that. Our will linebacker, who is, I'm pretty sure, our fastest guy, too. Yeah, we're going to put in Marion Bailey. We're
The
letting him relax
Badgers
a little
really need to keep this
bit. We
drive
need to
alive
stay
on 3rd down.
locked in as a team.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
That was a great play, and it's going to be a tie
There
game.
he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Badger.
Maybe the blitz wasn't
I was
best.
so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen.
Just leave it with what it was. Like, why put a 53 in? I fixed it. I wish if I went in and manually did it, they wouldn't worry about it like in basketball 2K. Vatiano is dealing right now.
They came out hot on this drive. One play and already
I did
near
one
midfield.
play and they're already downfield. We gotta watch
Looking to
minute
throw
14.
on first down. Now adjusting. On the run, fires downfield. That one's going to keep him awake tonight as he just missed it.
The offense just has
11
not been able
plays
to
in
find
his
a
first
way to
completion.
get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game.
We knew
That
from
was
the
a really
start
good
Vadiano
example of
was
it
the
again.
quarterback.
If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
With that,
Got it in the
Nice
middle.
little
It's
catch.
Galloway. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Big third down
get
here.
the
They need
pulse
to get the
out of
ball to
here.
41.
God.
He might want another play.
I'm fine with that, Butler.
Looking to
Get that.
throw. It's Battiato. Gets it out quickly.
He's so
Now
good!
a great opportunity as they
Just
pick
to
up
relax.
the first down. They've got it at the 40.
We don't want to start using our
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout
hurry
call.
up offense yet.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
He's really good.
Wants to throw on first down.
Butler.
That's caught. It's Butler.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he
What?
gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Rushes on him. Makes the grab. It's Butler. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down.
It's not gonna matter.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire.
Pressure's
in
alive.
the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incomplete.
Our 63 kicker's doing just fine. I like Jacob Taylor so far. I'm okay with him. He's getting us the important moves. And this is going to be an important drive for Wisconsin. We went blitz. We're not blitzing. We are not blitzing.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Hit the
Fires
drag.
to the middle. It's caught. Good call. Good
It's going to be a hard game to
execution
win.
as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
For sure.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I said we won't blitz. We're going to try it right here.
Grab
That's gonna work.
behind the line. It's Anthony.
Now we won.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Hit me on the line.
It's
That's going to be
complete to
another
the
big
right.
loss.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play,
It's
able
working.
to wedge it back
It's
to the line of
working.
scrimmage.
It's working.
The Badgers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Under fire.
Let that corner go. Big pick!
And that's not how you want to start a
House the
He was
fourth!
hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
I literally said we would let that corner go, and it
Well,
worked
the defense
out
was
so
expecting pass on
well.
that
Sorry,
one.
Billy
3rd and long,
Edwards,
they dial up the
former
perfect
Maryland guy.
coverage, and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to
Wow.
the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
All right.
The give from the gun. You'll take
We have
4 yards on
someone
1st down every
have.
time, 2nd and 6.
They have stayed in Hill still. It's just a little that rank.
To the air, it's Battiato. Fires to the big fella.
Taking
And
it
an
easy, son.
absolutely
Taking it easy,
fearless
son.
tackle, giving up size, still got him on the
This team is
turn.
doing really well right now.
3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. They'll try to move the chains
Yates
on
is
the
getting
ground.
there first.
That'll get the
He's doing
job done
great.
and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Love to see this on offense. Early in
Yeah,
drives,
wear and
getting
tear
that
that.
kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now a 1st down
That
from
is
the
83 speed
45-yard
right
line. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's
What a
Tipton.
catch by our
They
team.
make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to
Where
that
I'd
1st down
want
mark.
to run the ball.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
I always switch up and put Hunter.
Wide
We're going to
receiver
try and
going
get
in
Butler
motion.
here. Our big play right now.
To the air on 2nd down.
It could work.
Caught
It's
in the
not.
backfield. It's Butler.
We
He
get
is
that last
going
block.
nowhere.
So right now we're going to switch Hunt and Yates. I'm going to make our power halfback our Hunt Jr.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know,
It's
all
third
the
and six.
space in the game, the
It's
speed
big.
of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yard.
Going for it all.
I'm going for it.
And they walked it all on 3rd down, but now
40-yard
fourth down.
I'm going to go for it.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire. And they
I
just
play
can't
an
miss.
aggressive
And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st
Butler's going to
down.
get it for us.
Makes the grab, ready for the 1st down.
He's going to get
They
injured.
knock him down, but he's got enough.
What do we do now? That man has been our whole offense. We don't want to hurt him. I say it's Lacey. Let's see what Lacey can do. It's our hope right now. Butler's been great, man. At 90 catch and decent route running, it's been
Cross the line and pick up the first down.
something to utilize. We've been dealing with some
New set
injury
of downs
issues.
after the completion.
We got Lacey on this RPO right here.
Caught in the backfield, it's
It's not
Lacey.
gonna work.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're
Take
too
that
fast.
spot.
They force a negative play.
Making side adjustments here.
That's fine.
Wants to throw it.
Ooh,
It's
that could
incomplete
be
and maybe a little
big.
too aggressive from this senior. Trying to fit that one in there.
They're trying to go to the slant. It's a bang-bang play. Ball comes out quickly. Zone coverage. Nice job by the defense, keeping their eye on the QB and knocking that one down.
Quickly out.
There you go, tipped in.
Wide open
4th and
space.
1. We're going for it.
He almost picked up the
We're
first
going for
down
it.
on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're in makeable
You
field goal range.
very,
They can
very
tie the
mad.
game, but
This is
instead
a
they'll
big
go for
defining
it
play
on
for you,
4th
buddy.
down. Trying to keep this
We're
drive
gonna get it.
alive. Got enough
That was
to
a
move
big
the
defining
sticks.
play for
First
him.
down from the 17.
I love the
Very,
aggressive
very
nature
solid
on
game.
offense here. You're winning this game. A lot of coaches would choose to punt on that 4th down and just go play defense and try to ice this thing, but not them.
Heck
They're going to
no.
try to lead their offense out there. That's the 3rd, 4th down they've been
Oh,
able to
I
convert.
told my kicker to keep field goal. I
That's
didn't
your
trust
goal.
him.
Separate man from ball. Try to get your
Yates
shoulder
is
in
back
there on
out
the catch
there.
point and really give him something to think
I
about.
believe in him.
Physically
Good
jar that
catch,
football,
7
knock it
yards.
out. Nice job by the defender.
Yeah, we
Really
know.
need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Battiato.
Lacey's going to get a nice catch there.
Gets
Good
it
job, Lacey.
inside the 5. Down to the
Another receiver down in our slot. What? What do we do now? Burton. But isn't Burton our number 2? Yep. Yep. Let's give the true freshman, Case Stokes, a
Be
chance.
first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be
Can you
checked
try
out.
and make it a 2
New
possession
center downs
game?
right on
I'm
the
just gonna go
doorstep for
screen.
this
It worked.
offense.
Last
They
week.
want to throw it.
Oh,
Incomplete.
Do it.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Here comes
Hit
the
it.
heat.
Stokes.
Incomplete thanks to
I
the
get
great
it. Why? I
defensive
get
pressure
why.
there
I'm
that
not
sort of
mad.
threw them out of rhythm. 3rd and goal where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll look to throw on 3rd
Walker.
and goal.
Hit it!
Middleton.
Touchdown!
Through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused
Touchdown!
on with this receiver in the offseason.
Walker! Marion Walker! We needed that. Oh wait, we're playing the whole game. My bad.
And this
36.
offense just has to
No,
find a way to convert this
no,
3rd down,
no,
or else they are really in trouble. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose.
Is he gonna get it? He does, but he's blocked. Oh, he's gonna keep going.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races.
Good
Finally tripped
tackle.
up
We're
at
gonna
the
switch it up to
36.
cover 6.
And the Badgers with the 1st and 10.
Hard flat there. I'm looking at that.
Leaves it with the running back.
That's not gonna work out.
Touchdown,
Oh,
Wisconsin.
this is a game right now. We don't have many people to go down the field with right now. A return of 31 works. Yates is back out on the field. I'm not mad right now. No
Looking
pulse at the
downfield,
moment.
it's Battiato.
We're gonna hit R1. Yates, who has been hurting.
Finally stopped at the
Keep going.
46
You
after
can
a
see it right there.
15-yard
-8
gain.
speed, but he's still getting the job done. We're in the fourth quarter now.
We reached the end of the period. Middle
We're in the fourth
Tennessee is
quarter,
on top.
20
They've
to
built a
17.
cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
So off this play, we're gonna try and get Hunt.
Wants to go up top on first down.
They're gonna hit it.
Sets up the
Hunt's gonna
screen.
get a few yards.
And the defense settled in.
We're gonna that's not
That
what I
one for
wanted.
a short
Shoot
gain.
clock.
Well, he made the grab,
wanna
but the
start moving
doors
that clock
closed
down a little
quickly
bit.
after that.
And I like this.
Wow,
I
it's
want to
a
find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss. He's keep up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Every little yard matters right now.
How aggressive might this play call be
Will
on third and
Tennessee.
short from the 46?
Stokes, this is your big moment
They'll
here,
try
buddy.
to pick up the first through
Take
the
that.
air. Catch in the middle.
Big
It's
moment right there for
Stokes.
Stokes.
Putting
62
together
overall,
a
wide
real
receiver, third
scoring
string.
threat here as they pick
Slot
up the
wide
first down
receiver.
at the 36. Here's this offense with a
Get
fresh set
himself a
of
good
downs.
spot right
Wants
there.
to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first
Walker
down.
looking.
Fears the pressure.
Couldn't get him off.
And
No
he got
one's going to be able to pick that off
just
at
as he
least.
released the pass. It's
That's going to
incomplete.
stop the clock at
Hey,
30.
good job by this defense.
3 minutes
Great
and
job
12
in the
seconds, second and
secondary.
10.
Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first
Punting the
option,
ball
made
here.
him go to option 2, made him
clock
go through
running.
his progression, and then they got time to get home and
Third
get
and
a hit
8.
on the quarterback.
Get as much of that clock
And they're
going.
able to
We're at
shove him to the
34.
turf
It's
as
going to be
they
a hard
stop
one
him
for a
a short
50.
gain.
Or sorry, 63 overall kicker.
Elevating its energy.
Walker, I think,
Willing
could do
this defense to
fine.
get a stop on this
Cool,
big
so.
third down.
He will.
Catch in the
That's
middle.
gonna be
It's
a
Walker. Quick timeout call.
They're gonna
by the
call a
defense,
timeout
stopping
early.
the clock
Totally
to save
fine,
as much
understandable.
time as possible for their offense. They've moved it to the
They
19,
think they can stop
first
us on
and
this
10.
line. And Hunt hasn't been good on
They'll
this
keep
line.
it on
But
the
he's
ground.
going to
They want
move
this clock to move.
first. They're going to call a timeout on
He's
that.
got him inside the 10, first and goal from the 8.
Inside the 10. Good
Defense
run there
uses
by
the
Ricky
timeout
Hunt.
quickly, trying to get that ball back and
We have
preserve
been
time for
stopping
their
Wisconsin pretty well here on offense. Been doing anything crazy.
They'll use the running game on first and goal.
Let's go stop right there. That's another timeout. This is our last one. We're going to have a 2-minute warning still, so they have one more timeout.
Two things you're thinking about here offensively is one, you want to take
We're
as
trying
much
to hit
time
Yates
off,
here for the corner.
but two,
or
you really
for
want
the
to score
in and
another
out.
touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you
We're
can
gonna
find
have
a
it.
way to get in the end
It's
zone.
gonna
here.
at least
Just
get it
take
down
your
to the
time.
one.
Don't snap it too quickly.
Yates is
I like
hurting.
the aggressiveness by this
Yates is
defense. You got to
hurting.
play tight on the wide receiver.
Well, he's gonna be out there. He's gonna be out there.
You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
This is a big game for
2-minute
recruiting
timeout
standpoint.
arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get
Next
the
week we will
football
sim.
back.
I don't
Now
think it's a
third
hard
and goal and 10 yards to
opponent.
cover here.
I also don't think in this sim it's gonna be an easy opponent either. We're gonna try
Back
and
to
hit Yates
throw. It's
one more
Battiato.
time. We're not gonna hit
Looking
it.
to scramble.
We're gonna hit X.
Unleashes to the
And
end
it's going to be a
zone.
swat.
Pass
We're at
is
least going to have a
broken
field
up.
goal. And it's going to go down to the touchdown game for Wisconsin. I don't like that at all. I don't. They've been doing
The
way
Badgers,
better as
after
of late.
ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Trying to start the drive
Pass
with
it.
a pass. Moving away
We're
from
going to stop
pressure.
him there. Try and hit Billy Edwards. He's going to get down for first.
And gets down
We're
to
at
avoid
35.
contact.
A
Now they've
touchdown
got to
wins
hustle
this
to the line
game.
and get
Everything
set.
else doesn't.
Wants to throw on first down.
They're going to hit the verticals across the
it in the middle, it's
field.
Brought down at the
It's going to make it
20-yard line
very
after
much
ripping off the
easier.
big play. And the Badgers racing to the
reaching
line in a
up.
hurry up.
Man up with him. I'll try and watch the middle field.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it.
And that's going to be a touchdown
Unleashes
immediately by Wisconsin.
Touchdown, Badger. Snap.
They're going to take the lead here. Not mad about it. It's the Wisconsin. Wait, what?
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to
First
take a
thing I'm
shot
doing.
here. Looking downfield on 1st down.
They did it
Here's
smart,
a
but
throw downfield late.
oh, Walker!
The deep ball was there, and it just
Had it in
through
his
his fingers.
hands.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. That internal clock is
gonna be
getting
good.
moved.
Off a safety at the end of the game. We have no timeouts. You know who we're hitting all the plays to win this game.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
Walker's gonna have to do something
Looking to
insane.
throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And that'll be
Good there.
incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter
They're
on
double
1st
teaming.
down, but 2nd down's coming up. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field.
We're down 3. We need a field
Looking for
goal.
a man. It's Battiato. He wants a big play here late.
We're gonna
He had
not
that
fall
one
for that
slip to
swerve.
the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the
We're gonna
ball
lose
game.
by 3.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
It just,
They
at
didn't
the
get the
end,
W. They didn't
we
do
got
enough.
hit. I
But
should have
now
maybe
you start
ran the
thinking about
ball,
what can I
got
have
us
done
out
differently?
some
What do I
yards,
need
but
to become
it
more
was
offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into?
just a
to make those
disappointing
extra
ending
plays,
loss where we
Jesse?
were winning
That might
the
be the
whole
difference in
game.
the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit.
Injuries
They
really
need
hit
a
us.
little bit better
If it wasn't for the
effort.
injuries,
We're
we
gonna
would
need
have
better
won
preparation
against
this
the
week. In
Wisconsin
fact, there's no
Badgers.
doubt this team has a lot of
Straight
talent,
up,
but we just
Yates
need
is playing
a little
phenomenal.
bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Our wide receiver, our slot wide was playing phenomenal, but they both got hurt. How, as Middle Tennessee State, if our best players are performing and out of nowhere it just falls apart because they get injured, what do we do there? I don't think we really could do much more. We had to put a young 62 overall slot wide receiver in, and he wasn't open at all. Maybe looking back at this video, I could see something I did wrong, other than I could have ran there instead of passed it and not given up a safety. But Yates was hurting, and I couldn't put him in. Hunt's not the best. He's struggled over the past 2 games. Yates is the way better option, but he's immediately hurting. It wasn't like it was anything better. Like, we didn't even put 20 carries on him yet, and he was hurting. In his first game as a starter. We schemed for it, and he just got hurt. Like, what does Middle Tennessee State do here? We have 75 points right now. Right now, I definitely think Ogard center. Vanderbilt's going to have him. We go after Alex Hur. JUCO sophomore. As much as I don't want to go after him, it's Middle Tennessee. If he's going to have good run block, maybe, and impact, he's not going to have run block. That was a bad look. We're trying to find something for this team to look forward to. Proximity to home, right here. 2-star center. just because we need some freshmen, I'm going to throw a scholarship on it. Not happy about it, but what else do we do there? Good win for Wisconsin. They stayed in it and won in the end. I don't think we did bad, though, either. Our recruits don't think we did horrible, either. George Kamala Harris is coming in here soon. He's already down in his top 3. He's looking like he's going to join us. And we'll be able to get Leverone in. It's just extra depth, but he's not good as himself. The important guy is Johnny Boudreaux. We're moving him to quarterback immediately. He's a gadget, but he's also just good throw power. I don't think he's going to be great off the bat, and it's going to take some time, but we don't have future quarterbacks at all. And we haven't found any future quarterbacks either. For everyone watching that's just joining in, we won our FCS game and we lost by 3 to Wisconsin. As Middle Tennessee State, we looked really good. Do Middle Tennessee's uniform at Nevada? What do you mean? Because we were going to skip this game. Because we did the last 2. We did the FCS game, and then we played Wisconsin fully. Do you mind if we do it the next week? Do you care? I will listen to requests, but do you mind if we do it the week after? Black helmet, white jersey. Hold up, I got you, buddy. Let me look at the comment. Hold up, I'm coming. Black helmet, white jersey, black pants. The next week, we face Marshall. Is it cool if we do that and then we'll do the black Marshall jerseys? Welcome everyone joining. What do we think? Because if I play Nevada, then I'm definitely simming the next 2 weeks. Because I was trying to do a play game, sim game, but the way the schedule worked, we definitely wanted to play the Wisconsin game. Black helmet, blue jersey, black pants versus Marshall. Okay, we can do that. But first, let's just check what we have. We're staying kind of just to what we have right now. We're not going 35 and going crazy at the moment. We're just trying to see what players will actually be interested in us because we're first in everything right now. We just want to get recruits in. George Kamala Harris is definitely coming in. Even though he's not the greatest, it's just someone we need just in case. Bordeaux is going to be an exciting future quarterback. and 87 speed, 87 throw power, even though he might be kind of struggling in the accuracy stats off the bat. But we're trying to think long term over short term, because our senior quarterback is going to be done after this year. Low awareness. I like the pass block. We've really been honing in our pass offense. And run block power. I think this dude could actually be kind of decent for us down the road. Run a 50 points him right now, just so we can keep moving. We'll give an extra 5 points this week to Davion Lebron, who's not really good, but we haven't really found a better quarterback. He has good acceleration. We're not really trying to look too hard on the quarterback now that we have two options in Kamalu and Bordeaux. We're trying to get the other positions a little bit more. And as we move forward down the season, we'll find more corners, safeties, positions we're not looking at. But Nevada, we're good here, so Nevada's going to get simmed. And we're going to commit George Kamalu. We're going to get our first commit of Middle Tennessee State and George Kamala Harris. I don't think he's horrible. He's got a lot of work, and if his skill caps are quick, it's not going to look good for him. But we did need that, just in case if quarterbacks start to move on and all that stuff. If I can view roster, can I see the amount of skill points I have? Yes. 3 points for Nicholas Vadiato. He's been very good. His elusiveness can go up. That's about it. Do we wait for the IQ, though, because he's not really a speedy Q? Actually, he is. Let's go with his elusiveness. Let's give Nicholas Vadiato. I can barely pronounce it sometimes. 83 speed, 85 excel, 82 agility, 79 change of direction. He's not horrible. He has good throw power. This season, Vadiato is going to be fine, but moving forward, he's got to be the reason we get some decent recruits in. So we're here at Marshall. Now that we have some points with the Kamalu commit, we want to try and find a big star before it's too late. We wanted to get some commits, looking good on some positions. Everyone looks like they're coming in. As of right now, we don't have much fight on these guys. Let's, while we can, prospect list some 4-stars. Let's see if we can get a 4-star. Try and make this series a little bit more interesting than it is. Even though only losing by 3 to Wisconsin is a very, very good step in the right direction. This dude likes his playing. We already looked at Ellington. He was kind of decent, but we knew we were not going to beat Stanford. Stanford has it all the way. LSU might come in and beat them, but that's just, we didn't want to worry about it. Weil has some good looks, but I don't think we can do that. A 4-star lineman, is that it? Let's go by interest. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for completely open. Rallman. I think we can beat San Jose State and Cincinnati. An edge setter. So first we're going to make sure, I don't need to fully scout him. A 4-star edge rusher with the team we have, it's enough. So we're going to go scholarship. We're going to get our 50 points down. We'll have 25 to spend on scouting, so 2 spots. Looking at it, he's not going to be the fastest, but he might have some decent attributes. And that's what I'm looking for. Right there. 85 block shed. He's going to be able to stop the run. He's going to be a good fit for us. He wants the playing time. He'll have the playing time immediately. we would start him immediately. I don't care. 6'6", 228. He can have like 75 speed. I don't care. Right now we're Middle Tennessee State. Any big player that has some really good attributes will move us into the future. He is one of our top looks right now. Juan Boss as a tight end. He's a big look. A gritty possession. He's going to be a possession tight end for us. Kropog has some very good stats in his power moves that we could look long term for. Gilliam, very good speed. He's going to be a receiver for us. We're starting to get some good positions going. When people were like, put 35 down, why? Take it slow, find some really good recruits, and then add it through. Because once you get the offseason, you have the transfer portal, and also you have players that don't even have offers at the 2-star, 3-star area that you can get at the end. Even if they're not the greatest, but you can at least fill a roster of 35 people that way. So we have 5 points left. Anyone not scholarshiped? We can just find someone on scholarship. Let's look for a low star, like, tight end, physical route runner. Someone that has that good intangibles. 6'2", 230 for a thumper. Throw a scholarship down on that. I don't think we need 1-star. I think let's look for 2-star surge with a top 10 interest. I should have done 2-star, 2-star. That's on me. 2-star, 2-star with top 10 interest. A Will signal caller. 6'4", too. That's exactly what we're looking for. See what he could do for us in the long term. Throw a scholarship, maybe next week. We get what we need. We go up to first place, and we can start fighting for him. He's from Tennessee too. That works. And now, I wanted to see. He said, do black helmet. Blue jersey. Black pants. Versus Marshall. I think black cleats would look cool with the pants. There you go, buddy.
Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities
And here we go. Marshall versus Middle Tennessee. We're looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5.
This will be a offensive
Space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So
Morgan Walker, 2 touchdowns last week, 82 receiving yards. He only had like 3 or 4 catches. This man is our Travis Hunter. He plays both offense and defense.
He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability.
Butler's back.
He can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to
Butler
continue.
immediately. He's our best receiver by
Lots of
far.
running room. Ripping off a pretty
for the
good
short
chunk of
routes.
yardage
And you
and got
got
it out to the 41 with a first down.
Walker out there for
Big
the
chunk
deep
play to
routes.
start this drive.
I'm gonna try
Now
and
they'll
hit it
really
early.
try to take it to
Also,
this defense.
Not disrespect Marshall a little
He
bit.
hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. What a missed opportunity early in this football game.
I mean,
they
we've
dial
already got
up
our
on
first
second
three-star
and a long way
recruit.
to go.
Hopefully that quarterback down the road could be
They're
something
looking
decent,
for
but
an advantage to the
I'm
right.
not too thrilled.
Man, it's really hard to
It's just
control
a
the
guy
running
that
game if you don't control the
he
line of
wanted to come
scrimmage.
here,
And how
he
about
was
the
already
defensive
locked
line
into his
doing a
top
great
eight.
job
It was easy
attacking
to
those
get.
guys up front, not
And
opening
just
up
need that
lanes to run
sometimes.
through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked off.
And that's gonna be his
The
first
opening
pick,
run is
body
stopped
auto.
with an interception. Didn't get.
That was a very bad throw by him. Easy route, too. Marshall's going to take a 3-point lead off that pick. We have to make sure Vadiato watches that.
Looking to pass. It's Battiato. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Picked off. What a play by this defense.
They've been
And
hitting
a
hard
big
right now.
return after.
A 6-point. Okay. We need to relax. Vadiato's been struggling
The
this game so
drive
far.
starts from their own 25-yard line.
Just get something easy. Stokes
To
out
the
there.
air on first down. Snagged in the middle.
Nice
It's
little catch.
Stokes.
Second and
Nice
2.
gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the
Yates
first
back
down.
out there. Yates was a big
Set up
target.
for second and short after that completion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll
I think
be.
Yates scares the defense a little bit more than Hunt does. I'm just not too thrilled by how Hunt has played. Yates has been very, very good. See how Yates does for a little
First
bit.
down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
He was really good against Wisconsin.
Using his legs, it's Yates.
Yeah, that's what we
Really
like.
good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
They
We're
make the
finally
stop,
done.
and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I think he's gonna be the full-term starter.
Here's this offense with a fresh
This
set
is
of
his job.
downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Yates. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Final play of the quarter. and the
Marshall's
ball
looking
falls
really
incomplete.
good this game.
Guys,
As a
it
team
is
that
Marshall
only
carrying
lost
the lead into
to
the quarter break.
Wisconsin by
One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
They haven't done too much more than us, but they've gotten those 2 interceptions that have been clutch for them.
Heading in the opposite directions now
Hey.
as we crank it up in the second.
I'm Marshall right now.
So they had a chance to talk over this
See if
third down
Ballard
play
gets
to open the period.
I'm trying to streak.
Looking to throw, it's Battiato.
He will.
Makes the grab, it's Butler.
He's been so good. He's been really,
Just
really
what this
good.
offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Find my guys.
He's been the best slot wide receiver I
Know
can
my
ask for.
matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right
I
after
have
the
been
catch,
actually excited
make guys
about
miss,
Butler.
make beautiful plays.
For this season. We have to find it elsewhere afterwards. but
Finally,
man,
this
he's been
offense
fine.
starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab.
And he gets another throw.
And
It's
he's
fine.
brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some
Vadiato's
serious
starting
arm
to
strength,
give up a little
firing
bit
that one in for the first
in
down.
the second quarter.
First snap in the red zone on this drive.
Yates is looking so good. We're going to redo that. He's getting this touchdown. We're going to call timeout.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
You deserve that, Yates.
On first and
That
goal.
was the easiest touchdown. Why is the line like him but not my other guy? I swear, Hunt Jr. could be as good as Yates if he's getting that type of blocking. Nice run by Zion Turner. We're going to have the field goal. This is where we have to come in clutch. This is where we're going to have to come in clutch.
Wants to go up top on first down.
I had him.
Cannot get away. It is
I needed my
huge
running back to go
sack,
up.
and I
He
can't
didn't do anything
imagine
there.
what he was thinking on that play. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate moving forward.
Butler!
He's loose.
He's too loose! That's going to be the game. Not the game. That's going to be a touchdown.
Touchdown, MTSU.
Nowhere near the game, but a 91-yard touchdown when they had us on 3rd and 26. But Marshall's going to score right back, right before the half. So this is where you know what time it
They'll
is.
put this
We
one in
have
play
Walker,
first snap of the drive from the
95
25.
speed. And Travis Hunter plays both sides
Wants to throw.
of the
It's
ball.
Vattiato. He
We're gonna throw it
tosses
up to
one
him.
high and deep down the left side. And that'll be
Hasn't worked
incomplete.
out
They
unless
tried
he
to
gets
hit
it.
him with a big one on first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position.
Well, they're
They
gonna get
haven't
a
scored
sack.
a ton of points so far in this game. Just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
That's gone.
Off one deep down the left
Can
side.
Tatiano hit him? He does! Walker burned him by a mile!
He got some room. It was over.
Wow! And we're going to get the ball back to work with.
They'll get this drive started from the 29.
A simple run with Yates here.
On the ground, it's Yates. Running into the
Yates?
open space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They
didn't
moved the
get hurt
chains
either
on the ground
in the game.
last
He's
time.
such a
Let's see
good
if they
runner.
try to hit him up top. And that's a very
actually
productive first down play and bringing up
He's
2nd
getting
and
a
3.
lot of good runs in. We'll continue trying here.
The give to the back.
He's doing a
All
great
down,
job.
but they'll move the
We need to find
sticks as
more
he
reason
picks up the
to
first
make
down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
We're hitting Butler low.
Might be changing the route.
We're out Yates.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass.
And it's worked.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Yates. Gets him down at the 26.
working well.
Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
Middle Tennessee's
Ball
looking
marked at the
really,
26.
really
It's
solid right
first
now.
and 10.
In the 1 year we can.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And a nice Nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run.
Gonna come
Great
out.
job finishing with his pads.
I'm telling you, once he gets into open space, I don't hate that.
Caught in the
But
backfield,
right there,
it's
it
Hunt.
doesn't work.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yates has been on fire.
And here comes play number 6 of the
33.
drive.
He's gonna
They
get
tried to
tackled.
go smash mouth
That's gonna make it an 8-point game if we hit this field goal. The 63 kicker does it again. And we're gonna have the ball with a minute 20.
Back to pass. It's Battiato.
Easy.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
Easy.
First down, they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football,
Battiato's been
getting the
great.
fast playmaker.
After his 2 picks, Yates has
They'll
been
go to work in the
a
end on
big
second
help.
down.
And he's gonna get out in the open space. This is what we love, the 96 acceleration.
Gets it all
It's
the
gonna be
way
a
inside
big
the
play for
20-yard line
Yates.
to the 19 before being hauled down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. He's stopped at the
5 yards.
14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from
10
there.
carries, 75 yards.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. The throw
Yates is
to the
going
outside.
again. Down to the
He's down
1.
at the 1, and they
Give him
go
another
close.
touchdown. He deserves it.
Touchdown pass on that one. As they get set to
Before the
snap it,
quarter
time
ends.
winding down here in the quarter. Trying to
Get him
march
out
it.
there.
And
It's not
he's
gonna work.
brought
We're at the
down
quarter
at the
end.
line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Let the quarter end.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee.
We are up
on
8
top.
right now
3 quarters are in the
against
books.
Marshall.
Time becomes a factor, both in trying to
We've
hold
looked
the
really
lead
good in the
or
passing
cut
game.
into it as we
They've had a
take
better
look at
running
the
game,
stats.
but we also tried giving them another shot. It's going to be a Yates season, as long as we can.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but
I'm
so
not
too
happy with
is
him at all.
time as we open the 4th.
We hope he transfers. He is
They'd love
not
to
been our
start this
guy.
quarter off with a touchdown.
He might be a
right
senior
here.
too. Yates,
On 2nd and goal, he carries again.
he's not going to get in. We're going
Not
to keep
much
trying.
running
I
room
want
there
to see
thanks
that
to
2
this
touchdowns.
senior defender. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff.
They're going to stop
will
it.
Stop him
We're
short,
gonna-
and
we're
the
gonna go for it.
defense trying to keep
I don't
him
think we
alive.
can really
A
hurt
field goal
ourselves
here
too
would
much.
make it a
Marshall hasn't
two-possession
been too
game, but they
strong.
elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down.
Maybe we can get in the receiving game.
Back to throw, it's
We will.
Battiato. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
That was a way to do it.
They extend the lead.
We're pushing Yates because he deserves it, man. He's been phenomenal. Let's see what Marshall's going to do. 3rd and 17. Can't do anything. A 3-yard rush off pressure is going to give us the ball back.
The Middle
31 to
Tennessee offense
16.
will go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great.
We're going to give it to our
Fires deep
freshman
for the
tight
end
end.
zone.
He's not
And
going to
good
get it.
coverage there to knock it away
Trying
and
to get
deny
a
the
bit more of a
score.
swerve there, but we're going to give it to
Oftentimes, as
Yates.
a quarterback, when
He's
you
been
have
great so
success
far.
early, you earn the
There's
right to
space.
take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late.
They've
They're
been
still
starting to
throwing
stop
it
him
deep
a little
because
bit. Okay.
this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown
Stay
passes.
away from
He's
that.
proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can
See if we
make
can
the
get a
right
first
decisions
down.
and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still
Walker
seeing
over
them
top.
throw it
Tipped
vertically
in.
downfield.
He has good break tackle, we've seen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. through
Galloway.
the air. He's got it.
Nice throw by
First down
Nicholas
bounds, back and right at the
Vatiano.
16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Oh my.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
We'll try to hit him on a corner route now. Actually, Yates, what a
He
catch!
wrestles him down at the 3.
This is why we keep looking his way.
And if they zone here. That might be all she wrote. First and goal. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown,
1 rushing,
Raiders.
2 receiving.
And the beatdown has
It's
ensued.
working. Marshall giving it their all. They've gotten 2 first downs. Another first. They're in the goal. They get it. Or we're going to be able to run out this clock.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
But Yates has been a
The
beast.
give out of the gun.
Through a big block.
A solid pickup
Gonna give
there
us
before
6.
the defense is able to make the stop. They get the timeout call with 7
80
seconds
receiving,
left on the clock.
82 rushing, and 3 touchdowns for
Got
Patrick
6 on
Williams.
first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
7 seconds.
Looking for
We're going to try and
room.
break
It's
free.
Yates.
No, that's
He's
not going to
going
work
to
right
lose
there.
a
4
yard on that
seconds.
one. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
There's not really a
And
chance
after
for
this
Marshall
play,
here,
the
but
cake will be
they're
baked.
trying.
They'll go to the ground.
Yates
And there were
knocking the
some
first 1
collisions in
second.
there, and the D finally
And because
stops
they're
him short
doing
of the
this, we're
marker.
going to throw up a freaking
Timeout
Hail
is
Mary
called with
type
just a
play
single
here.
second left. They already have a comfortable lead up by
I don't know why
multiple
they wanna do
possessions, but
this.
they're
1
going to go
second.
for it here
We're
on
going to make
4th
sure that
down.
second goes. We're going to throw
A
one
shot
up to
toward the
Walker in
end
the
zone.
back of the end zone.
He reels it in on
He
the
just
sidelines,
couldn't
but
get
he's
it.
out of bounds. That'll be no catch. Guys,
That's
this
gonna be
is
a win for
really
Middle
good
Tennessee
win
State.
for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do.
What
You
a
gotta put together
victory.
good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese
We're
Davis.
big
and you've been
appreciators of
watching
this Middle
another
Tennessee team.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We're going to go 3-1. That's going to help us fight in our conference at least. So right now, season stats. You have Vadiano throwing 8 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. %65%. That's not what I'm looking for though. Passing yards total. 1,096. He's looking really good right now. But he is a senior, right? Yeah. He's been very solid. So we're going to end the episode here in this week before the next game, where we'll send this week. And we're going to get Johnny Boudreaux. So both of our quarterbacks of the future have committed. Now the question is, in the transfer portal, do we go and get a guy that can start immediately for Middle Tennessee with how we've been doing so far in the conference? We're still 7th in the conference at the moment. We haven't played conference games yet. I understand Credle wants to go. That's fine. But before we go, this week we need to make sure we have 2 of our commit. We already have 2 commits. That's nice. We get some linemen going. But first, we like Rakeem Perfect. And he likes us too. 6'4", 218. He doesn't have hit power. He's close to zone. He's just not that good. I'm going to leave it because he wants us, but I'm not going to put many points on him. This week I will, just because we're not going to be doing much else. Put some extra on Miranda. And in the next episode, we'll be facing Kennesaw State in a sim game. We'll sim Kennesaw, which is perfect. We'll go through our bye week and face Missouri State in an offense only. But Jacksonville State right now looks like we'll play a full game of. They look really good right now. We'll have to wait and see, guys. I don't think this is going to be the end of the world for us. We're looking really good. Players might, from big schools that aren't getting playing time, might want to come to Middle Tennessee State. The plan might be working here. Get some recruits early on. Get some later recruits. But then worry more about the transfer portal and guys that haven't been looked at for this season. We're not going to get a crazy amount of 4-stars. And Bauman at the moment hasn't even looked at us. We'll keep asking. But he might be at 50 points we use elsewhere. He's our 1 4-star attempt to try and progress this franchise even higher than we can. This college of excitement. Is Vadiato on a Heisman watch yet? No. You got Sam Levitt at the moment, K. Klubnik. I think he'll be the winner, but Levitt could do it. I'll be doing the second stream here in a moment, Tennessee Elevators, but this is where we're ending this episode. Because it is getting a little bit long. But then we have a whole plan. Let me see how you want to do it. Do the uniform, gray helmet, white jersey, white pants. Yeah, this is the game we're simming, and then the next week we will. I'll let you see the schedule. We will be at home against Missouri State, but we'll be away against Kennesaw. But yeah, outside of that, I mean, we're doing pretty good right now. For the 67 overall club we have, I'm not hating what we've been able to do in the first episode. We beat Southeast by big. We lost by 3 to Wisconsin. We beat Nevada in sim, and we beat Marshall 38-22 in game. And I just want to keep emphasizing, we are on Heisman. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, carrots of all ages, thank you all for watching this episode of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders Dynasty. We'll see you all for episode 2. Peace.